Fastball just. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Hernandez is right there, one down.
The right fielder,
MLB The Show, your home for Yankee baseball all season long, as you get a look there at what's on tap for the Bombers over the course of the next 7 days. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch coming, here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready now, Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One 0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 3. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. All set for the start of the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat to Oscar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The third baseman.
Here's a look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1 and 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors for the Blue Jays so far. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. And right into the shift. But this is foul for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 6, Travis.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He popped out in his first trip. Now here's the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors for the Blue Jays so far. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Toronto. So hitter Gary Sanchez set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Gary.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Second home run early in the year as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
The
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gurriel is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Two and one after the foul ball there. The pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Mike Tuchman.
Now at the plate, Mike Tuchman, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We played 4, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The designated hitter, number 44.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. LeMahieu's got it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 9.
Digging in now, Danny Jansen. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 11.
Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
A ball and a strike.
21.
2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Voit is there, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
The center field.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Gardner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Brett Gardner is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And away. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tyler.
Digging in, Tyler Wade. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now back, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. The tag gets 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Coming to the plate now, Cavan Biggio. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Ball 1, well below the zone. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Torres. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a shot out to right center field. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Ryan Borucki will come on out of the bullpen, as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Into the box, Gary Sanchez.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
He's set, now the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. The relay throw, and the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI.
The first baseman.
Ready for another chance? Luke Voigt. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. From the belt, the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit in the air for a sacrifice fly.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here it is, the 3-0. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
That's off the end of the bat, foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. The next 3-2. This is line to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Andujar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees 4, the Blue Jays 2. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
In there, strike two.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
A ball and 2 strikes.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, Randall.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Left center, base hit.
Hey, he had just retired 10 straight until that base hit right there. That's into almost 4th inning of him not ever seeing the stretch. We'll see how he does with a runner on now.
To the plate now, Travis Shaw,
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
and that finds its way through for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, number 44.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Line toward right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Now batting.
Just a great at-bat there. That 1-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are 1 solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Chad Green takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Chad Green.
In now, Danny Jansen, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
So stepping in, Bo Bichette. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The set and the 2-1. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more count in your favor. He's swinging it
In the air. Wade has a play. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional 7th inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Mike Tauchman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And they will get... No! He's in there. A very close play at first.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tyler Wade.
Gio Urshela will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 29.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around him?
And the count will be full. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. Out in front of it, strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. A defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing third base.
Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees. Number 0.
Ready to begin the 8th. Now batting, Kevin Biggio. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Hit weekly back to the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, still all square at 4 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, trying to pick things up where we left off. Torres, he's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
No outs, nobody on. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Luke Voigt waits on deck. slapped hard the opposite way. Grichuk is there to put it away for out number 1.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Now to the plate, Luke Voigt. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Line toward right center. Grichuk is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel.
In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. The pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. And the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Mike Tauchman will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Right to him. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. It's now 5-4 New York. So with the save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. At the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here comes the first pitch. Travis Shaw is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now the Yankee Stadium crowd, 52,000 plus on their feet. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real. I want all the close ones.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The New York Yankees came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Adam Ottavino gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Aroldis Chapman strikes out the side to record the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.